And the way that you turn innovation into innovating every day is the presentation I do for Vistage, into an everyday sort of experience is practice. Practice creates permanence. So practice the pause. Make sure it's built into your agendas. Make sure it's built into your business unit reviews, for instance. Most CEOs look at their company every month, right? They look at the financials. You might look at reports from different departments, etc. Ask questions in that business unit review every month and change up the questions. Ask questions like, what was your best failure this month and what did you learn from it? What did you try this month that had never been tried before? What new data did you get this month that may shift something we do in the coming year? If you start to ask those kinds of questions, guess what it does? It forces people to think about the answer. It forces them to come prepared with information around those questions. That's the way you begin to drive that thinking differently throughout an organization. What you want is in a matter of 2 or 3 months, people going, oh my gosh, what's he or she going to ask this month? I better be ready. Right? So that's the kind of thing that you want. That's what drives an innovative culture, is that ability for everyone in the culture, not just the leaders, everyone in the culture to think differently, to pause on the really important stuff, not all the time because then you'd never make decisions, but on the really important stuff to pause and ponder new ways of working. How could we change this process to save 2 days every month in getting the product out the door? How could we produce the same amount of material or product on our line with half the resources if we had to? Really, and you know what, maybe not possible. You've probably leaned out everything and done all the kind of stuff, but you will be blown away when you ask that question what someone will come up with. And maybe it only shaves 10%, but that's 10% better. So it's just getting people thinking constantly instead of only doing the same things over and over, thinking and doing. This is not to replace doing. This is in addition to doing. That's what's really important for today's world.